The temperatures have been getting colder and the days shorter as the November landscape becomes less colorful. There is a subtle and peaceful beauty in the monochromatic landscape as the plants and trees become dormant and the land begins to sleep. And I actually find myself excited for winter, a way that I never really used to feel. The cold months that I used to dread now come as a chance for rest and quiet. Warming myself by the wood stove with a cup of tea while the air outside is cold brings such simple joy. All of the storage crops that will sustain and nurture us through the northeastern winter have been harvested and are safely put away in the root cellar. Hundreds of pounds of carrots, potatoes, cabbages, beets, and onions fill our shelves, along with jars of beans, dehydrated vegetables and fruits, and canned foods. These are not the most glamorous of vegetables, cabbages and beans, but in the depth of winter, the crunch of the humble cabbage is so welcome, and the hearty, nourishing taste of our beans, potatoes, and meats warm me from the inside. Even after months in the root cellar, the flavors and textures still top those of store-bought vegetables. The steady routine of waking early, starting the wood stove and shivering until it begins to warm the cold house, sipping hot tea, then walking out to the barnyard for morning chores keeps me grounded through the darkest time of the year. Without this routine, it is far too easy to just stay inside the comfort of the house, working the day away on the computer. But the fact that I am forced to begin each day with this simple walk up to the barnyard keeps me sane. A day spent exclusively indoors leaves me drained, listless, and unhappy. A day spent outdoors feeling the bite of the cold air on my cheeks and smelling the crisp, cold smells of early winter refreshes me and keeps me awake. The last remaining project to be done is to put to bed the gardens. Spreading heaps of black compost over the resting soil, feeding nutrients into the soil so it will continue to thrive and feed us again come next growing season. In years past, I have really struggled to find beauty in the muted colors of November. But I've learned to appreciate the quiet and peaceful nature of this time of year over time. I can now say really honestly that I do love November, though it is kind of bittersweet to see the lively summer fade away. The long nights bring with them the opportunity to spend time indoors, making music and art. I love that variety, and being forced to take an off season from many farm projects really helps me to find balance between homesteading, music, art, travel, and all of the things that I love to do. Buster and I are hiking up to the top of the mountain this morning. I think there's gonna be snow up there today because I can see snow in all the trees from down at the house. So I don't know how much it is. It's probably just a dusting, but I'm really excited to go see that. It's a beautiful, crisp, cold morning. It really feels like November. It's beautiful. I was right. It is absolutely incredible up here. Buster, come on. It's a really clear day. So beautiful. The snow up here, and then you can see all the land down below is still looking like November. And it's really, really clear. I think you can see all the way into the White Mountains right now. The clouds are supposed to come in this afternoon, but right now you can just see forever. Wow. I have been hiking to the top of the mountain regularly as the seasons change. It takes me about 3 hours round trip. Buster and I set out early in the morning and usually have the trail to ourselves. After time away over the summer, building a sense of place around this mountain, which I live beneath, is something that I have begun to cherish. These weekly climbs continue to boost my confidence and my love for my home. As it gets colder, I have also begun the practice of cold water swimming. After hearing several friends share the benefits that they have found from this, I wanted to give it a try. And though I haven't been at it for very long, I think this practice is something I will continue. It is these small but consistent additions to my routine that make the winter seem less dark.